Now on Coast TV News.
Controversial ban approved. How Delaware's lone congressperson-elect is responding.
A big neighborhood in Lewes, it just keeps on growing.
Concerns over chlorine and calcium in Milford's water.
And it's been gloomy on Delmarva, but rather breezy and windy. And now we have some warnings to tell you about, along with the chance of storms throughout the late night hour. Could be a little bit on the heavy side. I'll break it all down for you in my forecast.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
A bathroom ban targeted at Delaware's congressperson moving forward in the U.S. Capitol. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with House rules on bathrooms and locker rooms, directly in response to Delaware Congresswoman-elect Sarah McBride.
Today, House Speaker Mike Johnson announced that those spaces are, quote, reserved for individuals of that biological sex, meaning McBride cannot use female restrooms. Johnson noted members of Congress have private bathrooms in their offices and that there are unisex bathrooms available.
Yeah, like all House policies, it's enforceable, but we have single-sex facilities for a reason, and women deserve women's-only spaces, and we're not anti-anyone, we're pro-woman, and I think it's an important policy for us to continue. It's always been the I guess an unwritten policy, but now it's in writing.
And new tonight, Sarah McBride responding to all of this, saying in part on X, quote, I'm not here to fight about bathrooms. I'm here to fight for Delawareans and bring down the costs facing families. She went on to say, quote, like all members, I will follow the rules as outlined by Speaker Johnson, even if I disagree with them, end quote. Johnson's announcement comes a day after he referenced unspecified scripture to support his belief that, quote, a man cannot become a woman.
This all began after South Carolina Representative Nancy Mace introduced legislation Tuesday that would ban transgender women from using female bathrooms in the Capitol. She told reporters this was directly in response to Congresswoman-elect Sarah McBride.
McBride is the first openly transgender person to serve in Congress, so this bathroom ban would only apply to her and then any trans person visiting the Hill.
Heading closer to home now, a neighborhood in Lewes is adding more and more houses to its development, and it's pitting neighbors against neighbors. A majority of people in Anchors Run are happy with the plans. Some have voiced their frustration to changes in the coming neighborhood. Coast TV News' Brendan Conroy joins us now in the newsroom. Brendan, this has been a pretty hot topic in Lewes.
Maddie, they're adding over 90 houses and a set of pickleball courts to the already packed neighborhood. And most complaints are about too much noise and too much traffic. A cement truck is mixing concrete as Anchors Run development in Lewes is expanding. Right now, they are adding over 90 homes and a set of pickleball courts to the neighborhood. Neighbors tell Coast TV most are excited about this new project.
When the builders talked about adding about 90 more homes to the community that came along with some enhancements to the amenities, the majority are super excited at having those extra things around.
But Parker Nolan says
pickleball court noise is very much disruptive. I mean, it's loud, it's percussive, and that's not why we moved to Sussex County.
David Grissett tells us he's indifferent.
Well, I have no problem with the expansion of the neighborhood. Hopefully, part of it will be another exit road out onto Beaver Dam Road. I mean, if this is our main entrance and everybody has to come through here, it could get a little bit cumbersome.
An already packed neighborhood in Lewes is getting even bigger with these new developments that will bring the grand total of houses to 356. The Sussex County Planning and Zoning Commission decided that they're going to move forward with the project after it was approved. We tried to reach out to the head developer on the project, but we received no word on what the timeline for the whole project will look like. Back to you guys.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what's your main concern with expanding existing developments?
Let's take a look at the results so far. We just saw a flash
Just
and
briefly.
We'll see them again for a little bit longer now. 47% say loss of nature, 49% say traffic congestion, 2% say loss of privacy, 2% say increased noise.
And this has been a hot topic. We'll see if these numbers change in any meaningful way as we go through the evening. You can vote at coasttv.com or use your Coast TV mobile app. Some people in Milford say they're experiencing high levels of chlorine in their water, but the Board of Public Works says the city's chlorine levels are normal, and they say they test them every day. People are also saying they're seeing high levels of calcium or hard water. That can leave stains on showers and toilets. The city does say people have the option to purchase a water softener.
Or the ring around the toilets, the brown rings, the hard water stains on the shower appliances and on the shower doors.
The BPW says for people with concerns, they can run additional tests at their houses.
Let's go ahead and take a live look right now into Milford, coincidentally, as we check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams, on the forecast. Good evening, Paul. Good evening, Maddie.
And we are actually expecting a chance of scattered showers overnight. But the bigger story and the biggest story right now is really the winds and how that's going to go, on the teetering on the possible danger side in a sense. We'll talk about that in even more detail. But the bottom line here is we're looking for wind and rain to move in for tonight. Scattered downpours with actually wind gusts in excess of 40 miles per hour. Drier for us Thursday. Showers possibly kicking in by Friday. Friday's looking like a very promising day, actually, for showers and possibly even, get this, a thunderstorm? Yeah, no kidding. Then much cooler and much more blustier as we go into the weekend. So it's going to be very uncomfortable over the weekend. So first of all, we have a gale wind warning in effect off of the Sussex coast, meaning we're watching out for 40, 45 mile per hour wind gusts. And that's also true for us with a gale wind warning off the coast for us in Ocean City. But inland, we have wind advisories throughout a good portion of the entire Delmarva Peninsula. Coming up, we'll talk more about the potential wind and this possible rain headed in our direction. Till then, back to you, Maddie.
Thank you. In Lewes, a new water tower is on the horizon, and the city is asking for $1 million loan to help pay for the $6 million project. On your screen now is the current water tower, which holds 330,000 gallons. The Lewes Board of Public Works says the new tower will hold 1 million gallons. But some people in Lewes are skeptical of where they want to put this water tower, right near Cape Henlopen High School.
I'm curious as to what it will look like. It's in a pretty busy area that's getting even more built up.
The city says the next step is to start the final design and fabrication process, and after that we'll have a better idea of when this new water tower would be built.
Let's take a live look now into Capitol Hill, where all eyes were focused on the Capitol today. The House Ethics Panel with no agreement on releasing Matt Gaetz's report after a meeting they had. The committee looked into allegations that Gaetz had sex with a 17-year-old girl and used illicit drugs, allegations that he fiercely denies. NBC's Alice Barr shows us how Vice President-elect J.D. Vance is back on the Capitol, trying to drum up support for the more controversial of Trump's administration picks.
In a public push for President-elect Trump's embattled pick for Attorney General Matt Gaetz, Vice President-elect J.D. Vance joining the former congressman on Capitol Hill, sitting down with the Republican senators who'll decide whether to confirm him.
People should meet and go through a respectful professional process. It's pretty straightforward.
No rubber stamps and no lynch mob. I'm not going to be part of a process that leaks information that shouldn't be leaked.
That as the bipartisan House Ethics Committee met behind closed doors about whether to release results of an investigation into allegations of sexual misconduct and drug use that Gaetz forcefully denies. The investigation ended when he resigned from the House last week, and House Speaker Mike Johnson has publicly argued the report about a now private citizen should stay private. The committee's Republican chair today saying that report has not gone through the review process.
I have some reservations about releasing any unfinished work.
The committee's top Democrat pushing back.
I have previously stated I think the report should be released. That's my entire comment.
President-elect Trump standing by Gaetz as he keeps naming administration picks, tapping former World Wrestling Entertainment executive Linda McMahon to lead the Department of Education, which he campaigned on shutting down.
Sending all education and education work and needs back to the states.
The president-elect also announcing TV personality, physician, and former Pennsylvania Senate candidate Dr. Mehmet Oz to head the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Still to come, how nutrient management efforts are impacting the Chesapeake Bay.
And some heavy rain and gusty winds move in overnight. Then much colder and, quite frankly, uncomfortable wind steps into the forefront. We'll have that in your full forecast.
Capitol Christmas tree makes a stop in Dover, and Charlie and I really like this. We'll tell you why up next.
It's Delmarva's best-kept secret. Johnny Janosik's Outlet and Clearance Center. Save up to 80% on name-brand furniture and mattresses. Shop one-of-a-kinds, customer cancellations, scratch and dents, discontinued items, and more. Find incredible deals store-wide. We have something for everyone and something for every room in your home. Shop early and often. New products arrive daily. And buy it today, get it today. Discover the secret. Shop Johnny Janosik's Outlet and Clearance Center in Laurel and Dover.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 3.9% APR on 2024 Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional-grade GMC.
Foul odors, discolored water. Are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
At IG Burton Lewes Auto Mall, we're proud to be your GMC heavy-duty headquarters on Delmarva. Right now, get up to $8,000 off MSRP on the unstoppable GMC Sierra 2500, or save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the incredible Sierra 1500 AT4X. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments for 90 days. Find all the details online at LewesAutomall.com or come see us on Coastal Highway in Lewes. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
The 80-foot-tall U.S. Capitol Christmas tree made a pit stop today in Dover.
Families and children at the Dover Air Force Base got a first-hand look at the tree before it reaches Washington, D.C.
Now, it originated in Alaska. The tree has been on a 4,000-mile tour, stopping all over the country. The tree was on display outside the Air Force Elementary School and Middle School, giving kids a chance to be a part of this historic moment.
I don't know if you know this. Charlie and I both lived in Alaska, so we're very, very pro this story.
Yeah, pretty excited about it. And this being only the second tree ever chosen from Alaska, this gave people a chance to get a glimpse into the last frontier and its national forests.
800 of it was by barge, the first 800 miles of it, and made a couple stops in Alaska along the way. And then 3,200 miles on this truck that you see behind me here.
A big journey for that tree. Oh, and even Santa was there. The Capitol Christmas tree is expected to be all lit up on December 3rd in Washington.
And we're talking Christmas trees because the holiday season is almost here. The most wonderful time of year for some, but it can be sad or stressful for others. That's where Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign can help bring the Christmas spirit to everybody. But to do that, we need your help and support to make it happen.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments for their cherished little ones.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help, but we need your support to make it happen. All of the money you donate goes to local nonprofit organizations which give gifts to children this holiday season.
Every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva because WBOC covers all administrative costs.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge by donating at least $1,000. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
And you can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org. Together
we can make the holidays this year a special one.
Rain and wind overnight, should be out of here by daybreak tomorrow. But as you take a look at our Bay forecast, we're looking for those scattered showers in Cambridge for Friday. But look at the breezy conditions on Thursday and Friday in Crisfield. Let's pay attention to this wind situation because I need to go ahead and decipher all this for you in detail in a few moments. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Why just dream of paradise when you can live in one? With a new in-ground pool from Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, you can turn your backyard into a personal oasis. We design and custom build every pool to fit your vision, whether it's vinyl, fiberglass, or concrete. From residential retreats to commercial wonders, we do it all. And with a transferable warranty, you can dive in with confidence. So why not make a splash and upgrade your backyard with Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford?
First State Chevy salutes our heroes all month long with discounts for military personnel, first responders, and their families. Thank you for your service.
Red Tide savings up to $5,000 and 0% financing.
Red Tide savings up to $1,500 and 3.9% financing.
We have a great selection of GM certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a GM bumper-to-bumper warranty.
Stop in or find us on the web at firststatechevy.com.
We are First State Chevy in Georgetown, where we put you, the customer, first. Together, let's drive.
Introducing the future of crawl space restoration. DryTech is joining the teams of Delaware Crawl Space and Guardian Crawl Space. 3 trusted companies in the industry are coming together to serve you better, serving a larger area across Delmarva. Independently, with over 40 years of experience in environmental health and construction, our team provides exceptional crawl space solutions.
Dave and I have been blessed to call this place home our entire lives. We love serving the people of this community.
And we're here for your next crawl space project. Have you DryTech yet?
Farmers are superheroes, true conservationists. We are using soil health practices to help fight climate change. Soil health farmers are working today to protect tomorrow, using regenerative agriculture and climate-smart practices like no-till and cover crops to improve soil health. Healthy soils sequester carbon, improve water quality, and produce sustainable, nutrient-rich food. Soil health farmers are working today to keep Delmarva a beautiful place for generations to come.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
We are bracing for a good chance of scattered showers overnight and then a very wonderful and enhanced opportunity for scattered showers for Friday. But in between that time, we're going to be concerned about the winds. They're going to be a little bit on the active side. We're going to need to keep a watchful eye on those winds. Our Tendos casual furniture camera in Laurel, 60 degrees, winds out of the west, 4 miles per hour. A few scattered clouds in place as we drop down to 57 throughout the overnight. We're currently riding near the 60-degree mark, a little below, a little above. 59 in Milton, Georgetown, 60 degrees even in Redden, as well as Seaford, and 61 right now in Delmar, as well as Salisbury. The winds are going to start swirling. For right now, they are relatively calm for us with a gust between 8 to, say, 9 miles per hour. But we have an active wind advisory throughout the inland areas. We're not watching out for blustery conditions throughout inland areas, and that includes all of the Delmarva Peninsula. So no matter where you are, that's a concern for us. In addition to that, along the beaches, it becomes dangerous because now we're under a gale wind warning. This is talking about 40 to 45 mile per hour wind gusts along the Sussex coast from Ocean City all the way down to just about around the entire peninsula. So we're talking breezy inland and along the shore. Quasi-stationary boundaries pushing through, and it's creating an opportunity for icing and wintry conditions in upper elevations as it begins to approach us. But all of this is going to shift to the north and dance right around us. So I don't see an immediate threat there. But those winds are going to kick in. For example, Thursday morning, 31 mile per hour winds out of the northwest. That's an uncomfortable wind. Shifting out of the west by Thursday afternoon, and then by Friday, pick up momentum out of the west-southwest, a little bit of a warmer breeze for Friday with 40-mile-per-hour winds. But you know this shift in the winds, this is a very big clue from a meteorological standpoint. Also gives us a hint more moisture kicking in and enhances our opportunity for a chance of a scattered shower. So over the next 12 hours, temperatures will be in the 50s, watching out for rain to develop at 11 to 1 o'clock. So our secondary concern is going to be the rain. Look at this line of storms we could possibly see by late tonight. I'm going to keep a close eye and see if this comes into fruition, okay? But once again, model runs and reality can be two different things. So we want to see if this is what we call verifies. We want to see if this verifies as true, because that looks like a very impressive amount of thunderstorm activity, considering how the temperatures aren't in the 60s and 70s and 80s and all of that. We could see some additional scattered showers for Friday going into the afternoon, and then Saturday we clear out and it's cold by then. Look at that whopping 73% chance of rain on Friday. That's about as close to a sure bet as we're going to get. And the amount of rain we're expecting is up to about a half an inch. That's why that impressive yellow and reds, that's why I want to wait and see if it verifies properly. Now, Friday going to Saturday, we clear out. But Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be uncomfortably cold. I'm going to say that one more time. Uncomfortably cold Saturday, Sunday, after the windy and rainy cold day on Friday.
Oh, and a little more weather here. A bomb cyclone bared down on the west coast early today, causing treacherous conditions in several areas. These kind of bomb cyclones, they unload heavy snow and strong winds during the winter. On your screen now, that's Seattle, where strong winds, tumbling trees were reported, with some even falling on houses and placing some lives at risk.
Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, Bayside Conference girls basketball when Y-High takes on Queen Anne's. At 8:30, it's boys basketball between Bennett and Stephen Decatur. Later, it's the final score.
We salute Clara Marshall, Assistant Supervisor and Field Training Officer with the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company Station 2. Clara began her career as a firefighter in 2005 and became an EMT in 2008. Promoted to Assistant Supervisor in 2023, Clara is also a skilled instructor with the Delaware State Fire School, the American Heart Association, and the National Registry of Emergency Medical Technicians. Her dedication to service and training has been a true asset to her team and community.
Spicer Brothers and CoastTV are honoring military persons and first responders serving Delmarva. If you have a family member, friend, or community member that you would like to nominate for a CoastTV salute, go to coasttvsalutes.com.
The holidays are coming fast.
Imagine greeting your guests with a beautifully refaced kitchen without having to tear out your old cabinets.
We'll reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood in your choice of color,
including new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, save 20%, get a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call today and get your kitchen completed by Christmas.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Shop local in historic Berlin for the holidays. More than 60 shops, eats, sweets, and free weekend carriage rides till 3 p.m. Plus, meet Santa till 1 p.m. weekends in December. Always free parking. Check out BerlinMainStreet.com for more.
Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach is Delaware's premier restaurant. Located in Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the coastal flavors of southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of ales and cocktails, Blue Coast is the perfect place for a night out or celebrate any occasion in our private library dining space. Blue Coast Rehoboth, open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner with plenty of free parking. See you soon.
Be charmed by Lewes.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Find holiday gifts at Treasures in Lewes. Explore a vast selection of jewelry, home decor, and delightful gifts that will bring joy to your family and friends.
Notting Hill coffee beans, caffeine all the way. Oh, what fun it is to gift coffee beans today. Lewes Bake Shop.
Lewes Gifts has unique home decor, gourmet foods, and bath products for everyone this holiday season. Discover the perfect gifts to brighten your celebration.
Lots to do and see.
In Lewes.
Shop local in historic Berlin for the holidays. More than 60 shops, eats, sweets, and free weekend carriage rides till 3 p.m. Plus, meet Santa till 1 p.m. weekends in December. Always free parking. Check out BerlinMainStreet.com for more.
Son, your house looks and smells great. I finally took your advice, Dad. Dry Zone was professional, fast, and reasonably priced. Just like I said. Yes, Dad. They fixed up our crawl space, so no more buckling, cracking, or musty odors. Like I said. Yes, Dad, like you said. Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
New today, the Chesapeake Bay program reported that the Bay's 2024 dead zone was near average size recorded between 1985 and 2023. Now, here's what all that means. Dead zones are for when pollution adds too much nitrogen and phosphorus to the water. It causes algae to grow rapidly, and when the algae die and sink, they can use up oxygen as they decompose. It creates low oxygen areas, which make it hard for crabs and fish and oyster to survive. Researchers noted the 2024 results align with earlier predictions and highlight progress in nutrient management efforts.
Staying in regional news, a subcontracted employee at DuPont has been charged with stealing from the chemical organization. State police say Michael Hughes worked at the DuPont experimental station in Wilmington. DuPont creates materials such as nylon and lycra. Now, police say Hughes stole lab equipment and office equipment worth thousands of dollars, and officers say Hughes sold those stolen items online. Coming up, how this tree in Ocean Pines is supporting local children and families this holiday season.
Get ready, Delmarva. Excitement and incredible savings have arrived at Gateway Subaru. Save up to $3,200 on a new 2025 Subaru Outback with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. Or save up to $2,300 off a new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek with financing rates as low as 1.9% for 48 months. And be among the first to drive the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Stop in and reserve yours today. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
With strong community ties and numerous 5-star reviews, Precision Exteriors is dedicated to delivering top-notch quality across Delmarva. We offer same-day appointments, and weather permitting, we can start work within a week. Trust Precision Exteriors for reliable, efficient service that fits your schedule. Sign now and get 0% financing for 18 months. Call us today so we can get started right away. Measure twice, cut once, and always do it with precision. Precision Exteriors.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Ask about our Refresh for Less Black Friday promotion. A new bath or shower for just $69.95 plus 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
Call our office by December 15th and schedule your free in-home consultation to take advantage of the $69.95 Refresh for Less Black Friday promotion.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
Our crawl space was really damp, it was really dirty, and it smelled really bad. Working with the Bennett Termite team was easy. I'm very satisfied with their promptness to get here and get the project done. Our home has been super dry since it's been encapsulated. Our heating and our HVAC bills have improved. It's a huge return on your investment, and overall, it's just really something nice that you can do for your home. If I had to give somebody one piece of advice, I would say call Bennett Termite. You won't regret it.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
If you take a look at this Christmas tree in Ocean Pines, you'll find it decorated with angel ornaments. Well, the Ocean Pines Aquatics Department is looking for who they call angels to help support local children and families. You just go to the Sports Core pool lobby, pick an ornament, and sponsor a local person or family with Christmas gifts for the holiday season.
Here's a look at your Gateway Subaru conditions in Ocean City. Temperature staying in the 50s, and we're looking at the waves starting to pick up a little momentum because the winds are picking up momentum as well. Our umbrella giveaway winner Ken Greenwood of Selbyville. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line at 443-880-9100. Sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalas, Barkstead, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis 10-day forecast. It's going to be windy on Thursday, watching out for rain on Friday, uncomfortably cold Saturday morning and the weekend.
Oh, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.